What's up, guys? It is your boy Bernardo from the BTNHD, and today we're doing an unboxing slash first impressions of the Mirage Solo VR system from Lenovo. Super excited to get this guy in the lab, so let's get started. Alright, so what comes inside the box? Let's start with the simple stuff. We get the safety warranty and quick start guide. Definitely need to look at this stuff to see what's what. We have our power adapter with our power cable, which is a USB to a Type-C. So we're going to plug this guy in. Bingo. They hook us up with some earbuds, headphones. Pretty short. Most likely I'm not going to use these guys. I'm going to use my Beats. Then we have the Daydream controller. It has a lot of ports, which is pretty cool. Underneath it has a Type-C USB port. This is where you could plug in and charge it up. On the side we have your volume control up and down. This is where you do a clicking. This is the trackpad, which allows you to point, grab, and go up and down. Cool. This button right here allows you to go back to your app button, your action button, and this is your home. Now the controller reminds me a lot of the Apple TV, but it has better functions, kind of like this. And then we have the beautiful Mirage Solo VR headset, the standalone VR headset. This basically means I don't need a powerful PC to run this guy. I don't need to build a powerful PC with a strong graphics processor or an 8th generation CPU or a lot of memory to run my VR. Everything is built into this guy. Alright, so looking at the Mirage Solo from Lenovo VR headset, standalone VR headset, which is my first one in the lab. Super excited. There's a lot of ports, buttons. So let's take a closer look. So if you have the headset pointing this way, on your right hand side at the very top we have the power button. We have volume controls to lower it and raise it up. And last but not least, this is where you hook up your earbuds, which is a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Now on your left hand side we have your Type-C USB port. This allows you to hook up your power to juice it up. And right next to it, this little slot right here, I'm assuming is for your micro SD card. Now, taking a real deep, closer look at it, because the ports is just obvious. But what I do see is there's like a hidden ventilation to keep the system cool. Definitely, it has a lot of resting material to keep your head comfortable. So this right here, you have your forehead rest. Cool. It has it's really deep in, so I'm assuming this guy rests right on your forehead. It relieves the weight on the device on your neck, so that's a good thing. Right here in the back we have some nice comfortable material, padding, very comfortable. Awesome. We have an adjustable knob which allows you to adjust your big head, or if you have a small head, it doesn't really go all the way down. This is the farthest it could go. And this is the farthest it could go back. Wow, this is for really big heads. I think my son would fit this right here. This is my son's size right here, a small little head that he has. You have more comfortable material around where place your eyes into. So that's a great thing. Okay, cool. So this little button right here is a quick release which allows you to manage this. So I'm pressing it right now. If I let it go, I'm not able to move it, but if I press it, I'm able to move it. So this another button right here at the bottom allows you to adjust the headrest. Cool. So the specifications on this beautiful Mirage Solo VR standalone headset. The retail price for this guy is $399, $400. But the processor, it is running a Snapdragon 835 with 4 gigs of onboard memory. For storage, it has 64 gigs of universal flash storage. And because of the micro SD card slot that you have, You could bump it up to 256 gigs. That's awesome. Primary operating system for this VR headset is Google's Daydream OS. Believe it or not, it does come with a beautiful 5.5-inch Quad HD display with a resolution of 2560 by 1440, and the display itself is IPS. Now, the battery itself is about 4,000 milliamps per hour. Lenovo is stating that it's going to last around 2.5 hours of continuous usage. I definitely need to test that out for you guys to see if that's true. Because sometimes VR headsets, especially one that's a standalone, you don't have a computer that's plugged into, juicing it up, I think it's gonna run out real quick. That's my opinion. The average weight for the Mirage Solo, I think it's about 1.42 pounds. It's not that bad. Overall, the Mirage Solo looks like an awesome little toy to play around with. I am super excited that it is a standalone VR headset, meaning I don't have to have a super duper expensive computer to hook up wires to play virtual reality games, which is a great thing. For the price, is not that bad. Retail price is $399. I know I haven't turned it on, so let's turn this guy on to see what's the deal. See if it's charged up. Turns. Nothing on the front, but probably something is happening over there. Most likely that the Daydream OS from Google is loading up for you to continue doing what you need to do. I need to figure out a way how I could display this content out to you guys in the world so you're able to see what's happening inside the system. But I'm really excited to have this. This is my first VR headset in the lab, testing it out for you guys. I have my doubts about the 2.5 hours continuous usage. Even though it has a 4,000 milliamp battery capacity, that's pretty high, but come on. Using a VR headset for 2.5 continuously, I kind of doubt it. I'm giving myself maybe an hour. And then you have the controller, which is also chargeable. And I don't know the lifespan on this guy either. So I definitely want to test this guy out. Reminds me so much like an Apple TV controller. Or a Wii controller. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of, a Wii controller. And that's it for my unboxing / first impressions of Lenovo's Mirage Solo VR headset. My first impressions, again, I'm going to tell you guys, it's pretty awesome. It looks awesome. The controller itself reminds me like a Wii controller. It just reminds me like a Wii, a Nintendo device. The way it looks all white. Feels nice. It doesn't feel real heavy. I definitely need to put it on my head to see how comfortable it is. I did turn it on. I want to see how the operating system works. But if you have any comments or questions or anything you want me to follow up during the review, leave it at the bottom. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.